What's that smell? A brief lesson on pheromones and how they relate to sea lampreys. Through the GLFC's successful control program, the current sea lamprey population is about 90% lower than it was during the peak of invasion. But unfortunately, sea lampreys are still a part of the Great Lakes ecosystem. Researchers working for the GLFC are always striving to find additional forms of control, because getting rid of more sea lamprey from the system is always a good thing. One of these additional forms of control is the use of pheromones. Pheromones are natural odors, kind of like a perfume, that animals use to communicate with each other. Pheromones can stimulate a variety of responses, such as to attract or repel. If you think for a moment, you can probably come up with some examples, such as a skunk's odor to deter predators, or dog urine used to mark a territory. For sea lamprey, the sense of smell is the most important sense it has. Even though they have eyes, they do not see very well and cannot rely on the sense of sight as heavily as most humans do. In the past, scientists hypothesized that pheromones could be used to influence sea lamprey migration and spawning behaviors, basically trying to use a sea lamprey's pheromones and sense of smell against it. Over the years, researchers working with the GLFC have conducted numerous studies on pheromones and found some pretty neat results. Pheromones can either attract or repel. Let's start by looking at ones that attract. Think of them as pleasant-smelling perfumes. GLFC partnering researchers from the U.S. Geological Survey and Michigan State University found a male sea lamprey mating pheromone and have been able to use it to bait sea lamprey traps. The results of these trials show that using the mating pheromone as trap bait can increase trapping efficiencies. In 2015, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency registered this sea lamprey mating pheromone, known as 3K-PZS, as the first ever vertebrate pheromone biopesticide. A sea lamprey migratory pheromone has also been found. It is produced by larval sea lamprey living in stream bottoms and functions as a cue to adult sea lampreys in the lake searching for a suitable spawning stream. Results indicate that the migratory pheromone can enhance control by manipulating sea lamprey behavior and increasing trap catch. Finally, while there are scents that attract sea lampreys, there are also some that repel them. I bet you can think of some smells you don't like, too. For sea lamprey, the scent of dead lamprey is a major repellent, which makes a lot of sense. Here is a video clip showing you how live sea lamprey respond when they smell a dead lamprey. Pretty crazy to watch, huh? The sea lamprey don't want to be anywhere near that scent and quickly try to escape it. This is called an alarm response. So, what can we do with this knowledge about attractant and repellent pheromones? Well, GLFC researchers hope to use them in combination. The alarm pheromone, coupled with the attractant pheromones, could provide a push-pull effect for more effective control. In other words, by using repellent pheromones to keep sea lampreys out of certain streams, such as those that are hard to reach for treatment with lampricides, while simultaneously using attractant pheromones to lure sea lampreys into areas where there are efficient barriers and traps, can allow for greater removal of this invasive species from the Great Lakes, which then improves the ecosystem and fishery.